And how do we catch them?
What we need is a man or a woman on the inside.
Would you like to be investigating the murder?
Who do you think you are, the head of MI5?
The Thursday Murder Club is imagined as a warm, witty, and sharply intelligent mystery film that blends heart and humor with classic detective intrigue. Instead of leaning into dark or gritty crime conventions, the story celebrates the brilliance, resilience, and camaraderie of its central characters, a group of retirees, whose curiosity and sharp minds make them surprisingly formidable sleuths. The film balances clever puzzle-solving with endearing personal moments, giving audiences both the satisfaction of a layered whodunit and the joy of watching richly drawn characters come alive. The tone is light without being trivial, respectful without being solemn, and consistently engaging as it weaves together multiple strands of mystery, personality, and unexpected danger. At the center of the story is the Thursday Murder Club itself, 4 older friends who meet weekly at a retirement community to discuss unsolved crimes. What begins as an informal hobby gradually evolves into something much more consequential when a real murder occurs near their village. The film presents these characters not as relics of the past, but as lively, intelligent people with sharp observational skills and a deep appreciation for justice. Their age is not a limitation but a source of wisdom, patience, and unconventional strategies that younger investigators often overlook. As a result, every interaction within the group crackles with warmth, mutual respect, and quiet humor. One of the club's key figures is a former intelligence agent whose analytical mind never truly retired. Sharp, methodical, and deeply curious, he often leads the group in dissecting clues, motives, and inconsistencies. His experience in real investigations gives the club a strategic edge, and he approaches every puzzle with meticulous precision. Yet, even with his expertise, he is not infallible. The film allows him moments of vulnerability, humor, and humility as he clashes with others over theories, interpretations, and priorities. His leadership feels natural and grounded, born of respect rather than dominance. Joining him is a former nurse with remarkable empathy and intuition. Her ability to read people, remember details, and connect seemingly unrelated information becomes essential as the mystery deepens. She brings emotional intelligence to the group's dynamic, reminding her friends to consider the human element behind every clue. Her warmth and steady presence balance the more analytical tendencies of others, and her insights often lead the team toward breakthroughs that logic alone could not uncover. Through her, the story honors the value of compassion in solving not just puzzles, but people's hidden stories. Another member is a retired union leader whose straightforward manner and keen memory for detail make her a grounded and observant investigator. She notices the little things others dismiss and isn't afraid to challenge assumptions when evidence does not add up. Her candid commentary and practical wisdom bring a grounded real-world perspective to the group's discussions, and she serves as a reminder that no theory is too lofty to be tested against reality. Her presence ensures the club's discussions remain balanced, thorough, and refreshingly honest. The final member is a former psychiatrist with a knack for understanding motives and unraveling psychological patterns. His background allows the group to explore not just what happened, but why, what drives people to lies, secrets, and desperate actions. His patience, insight, and ability to listen without judgment make him an invaluable asset, especially when the investigation leads them into complex emotional territory. His contributions highlight how empathy and intellect can work in harmony to illuminate hidden truths. The plot ignites when a local real estate developer is found murdered on the grounds of the community. At first, it seems like an open and shut case, a powerful man, many enemies, and an abundance of assumptions. But the Thursday Murder Club sees beyond surface appearances. What appears to be a straightforward incident begins to reveal layers of secrecy, hidden relationships, and motivations that defy easy explanation. As the group digs deeper, ordinary village life slowly unravels, exposing long-buried grudges, unexpected alliances, and a web of small clues that connect to larger, more surprising truths. As the investigation progresses, the club members consult police records, revisit crime scenes, interview potential witnesses, and challenge official narratives. They find patterns the authorities miss and ask questions that cut to the heart of motives rather than mere opportunity. Along the way, their interactions with local law enforcement evolve from skepticism to reluctant respect. Detectives initially amused or dismissive of their efforts begin to see the value in their unconventional approach, acknowledging that wisdom and lived experience sometimes reveal what textbooks overlook. This dynamic brings both warmth and tension to the story, showing collaboration between generations rather than competition. The narrative delves into each character's past, revealing why they became such keen observers of the world. These backstories deepen audience investment and demonstrate that their skills were honed over decades of professional and personal experience. Flashbacks, quiet reflections, and moments of shared laughter illuminate their unique bond and remind the audience why they're not just detectives, but friends whose lives are enriched by each other's presence. These character moments add emotional weight to the mystery, grounding the puzzle in human connection rather than cold deduction alone. The antagonist of the story is not a cardboard villain, but a nuanced character whose motivations are tied to personal history, fear, ambition, or desperation. The film resists the easy temptation to paint them as purely evil, instead revealing complexity in their choices and actions. This approach makes the eventual reveal more satisfying, moral ambiguity more engaging, and the truth more human. The climax emerges not only from solving the crime, but from understanding its context within the larger tapestry of human relationships and choices. The resolution feels earned, fair, and layered with meaning rather than simplistic. The pacing of the story balances thoughtful deduction with moments of lighthearted banter, personal reflection, and surprising emotional depth. The club's meetings become a recurring touchstone, offering a mix of humor, strategy, and heartfelt connection. These scenes serve as emotional anchors, reminding the audience that even in the midst of mystery and danger, the value of friendship and shared purpose endures. The film's tone allows for laughter without diminishing stakes, seriousness without feeling oppressive, and intelligence without arrogance. Visually, the world of the Thursday Murder Club is imagined with a warm palette that reflects both the charm of the village setting and the layered nature of its characters' lives. Locations range from cozy lounges filled with tea and memories to quiet outdoor spaces, where a quiet observation reveals clues hidden in plain sight. The cinematography emphasizes faces, reactions, and subtle shifts in expression that often lead to revelations more profound than any clue alone. This visual focus reinforces the idea that people, not just evidence, hold the keys to truth. The ensemble cast is imagined as a carefully chosen group of actors whose chemistry elevates the story beyond genre conventions. Each performance brings nuance, warmth, and texture to the narrative, ensuring that the characters feel like real people rather than archetypes. Their interactions crackle with authenticity, making the audience feel present in every discussion, disagreement, and breakthrough. The emotional stakes rise not from physical peril alone, but from the characters' investment in justice, dignity, and understanding. As the story moves toward its conclusion, the layers of mystery begin to align, revealing not just the identity of the perpetrator, but the intricate web of motivations and choices that led to the crime. The final revelation unfolds with clarity, compassion, and surprise, honoring the audience's intelligence and the characters' persistence. There's satisfaction in resolution, but also a sense of continuity. The club's work continues, their friendship remains strong, and the world feels a little more open to curiosity and justice. Ultimately, the Thursday Murder Club is imagined as a mystery that delights rather than terrifies, engages rather than overwhelms, and celebrates wisdom in every age. It emphasizes that solving a crime is not just about uncovering facts, but about seeing people, their flaws, hopes, fears, and contradictions with clarity and care. The story leaves audiences with a sense of warmth and intellectual satisfaction, reminding them that life's deepest puzzles are often solved not by force, but by observation, empathy, and the courage to ask difficult questions. In this imagined version, the film becomes not just a mystery to be solved, but a celebration of friendship, resilience, and the enduring power of the human mind.